Ah, Paris. The name itself conjures up images of lovers strolling hand in hand, of charming cafes tucked away on cobblestone streets, of iconic monuments piercing the sky. Paris is a city that needs no introduction. Yet to truly know Paris is to embark on a journey of discovery, a delightful dance through time and beauty. Join me as we wander through the heart of this magnificent city, where every corner whispers tales of history and every stone has a story to tell. We'll climb the Eiffel Tower, marveling at the panoramic views. We'll lose ourselves in the masterpieces of the Louvre Museum. Imagine the scent of freshly baked bread wafting from a local boulangerie, the sound of an accordion playing on a street corner, and the sight of colorful flowers bursting from window boxes. This is Paris, a city that awakens the senses and captures the soul. Come, let's explore together. Our Parisian adventure begins with the city's most recognizable lady, the Eiffel Tower. This iron lattice masterpiece, once considered an eyesore, now stands as a symbol of France's ingenuity and architectural prowess. As you ascend its 3 levels, each offering unique perspectives of the City of Light, you'll gain a newfound appreciation for Gustave Eiffel's vision. From the top, the city stretches out before you like an immense, intricate map, its grand boulevards and winding alleys begging to be explored. Next, we find ourselves at the doorstep of another Parisian icon, the Louvre Museum. This former royal palace, now home to some of the world's most celebrated works of art, is a journey through art history itself. The Louvre's sheer size can be overwhelming, but don't be afraid to wander and get happily lost among the masterpieces. Of course, no visit to the Louvre is complete without a glimpse of Leonardo da Vinci's enigmatic Mona Lisa, her knowing smile captivating viewers for centuries. But the Louvre is much more than just the Mona Lisa. Be sure to explore the Venus de Milo's timeless beauty, the winged victory of Samothrace's dynamic power, and the sheer scale and grandeur of the Italian Renaissance paintings. After a day of soaking up art and history, find a cozy cafe nearby, sip a café crème, and let the impressions of the day wash over you. Our Parisian journey continues at the Ile de la Cité, the very heart of the city and home to the majestic Notre Dame Cathedral. This Gothic masterpiece, with its soaring spires and intricate facade, has stood as a beacon of faith and a symbol of Paris for centuries. Step inside and you'll be enveloped by the hushed reverence, the stained glass windows casting colorful patterns on the ancient stone floor. As dusk settles over the city, we find ourselves drawn to the Seine River. A cruise along its waters is a quintessential Parisian experience. As the city lights begin to twinkle, casting reflections on the water, you'll understand why Paris is called the City of Light. Drift beneath historic bridges, each with its own story to tell, and admire the architectural gems that line the riverbanks. The gentle rocking of the boat, the cool evening air, and the illuminated landmarks create an ambience of pure magic. This is Paris at its most romantic. Section 4, Montmartre, where art colors the sky. No trip to Paris is complete without a visit to Montmartre, the city's highest hill and a neighborhood with a bohemian spirit. As you climb the steps to the Sacré-Cœur Basilica, you'll be greeted by street artists selling their wares, their colorful canvases adding to the vibrant atmosphere. The Sacré-Cœur, with its gleaming white domes, offers breathtaking panoramic views of Paris. But Montmartre's charm lies not just in its views, but in its narrow, winding streets, its hidden courtyards, and its history as a haven for artists. This is where Picasso, Modigliani, and Renoir found inspiration, and you can still feel their presence in the air. Explore the Place du Théâtre, where artists set up their easels, capturing the essence of Montmartre on canvas. Stop at a cafe, enjoy a café au lait, and soak up the creative energy that permeates this enchanting corner of Paris. In the evening, catch a show at the legendary Moulin Rouge, where the can-can dancers still captivate audiences with their energy and artistry. Section 5. The Latin Quarter, a feast for the mind and soul. Our Parisian stroll now leads us to the left bank and the Latin Quarter, a neighborhood steeped in history and intellectual pursuits. This is where the Sorbonne University, one of the oldest and most prestigious universities in the world, has been a center of learning for centuries. Stroll through its cobblestone streets and imagine generations of students debating philosophy in cafes and bookstores. No visit to the Latin Quarter is complete without browsing the shelves of Shakespeare and Company, the legendary English-language bookstore that has been a haven for writers and book lovers since the 1950s. Lose yourself in the labyrinthine aisles, discover literary treasures, and perhaps even pen a postcard or two in the store's cozy writing nook. The Latin Quarter is also a culinary destination. Here, you'll find everything from traditional French bistros to trendy cafes to ethnic eateries. Indulge in a leisurely lunch, savor the flavors of classic French cuisine, and soak up the lively atmosphere of this vibrant neighborhood. Section 6, Versailles and Beyond. Paris, a tapestry of experiences. No trip to Paris is complete without a short train ride to the Palace of Versailles, the epitome of French opulence and grandeur. As you wander through the palace's lavishly decorated rooms, imagine the court of Louis XIV, the Sun King, and the lavish parties and intrigues that took place within these walls. Don't miss the Hall of Mirrors, a dazzling spectacle of light and reflection. But the magic of Versailles extends beyond the palace walls. Take a stroll through the sprawling gardens, admire the meticulously manicured lawns and fountains, and lose yourself in the beauty of this royal playground. As we come to the end of our Parisian journey, take a moment to savor the memories. The Eiffel Tower piercing the sky, the Mona Lisa's enigmatic smile, the charming streets of Montmartre, the intellectual vibrancy of the Latin Quarter, and the grandeur of Versailles. Paris is a city that stays with you long after you've said au revoir. It's a city that invites you to slow down, to savor every moment, and to discover your own Parisian story. So come, get lost in the magic